Here we go, about to go into the spy booth. I should probably mention, I think you can see it. This little head here, the eyes follow you as you move your mouse around the bathroom. So, ooh, spooky, right? All right, let's pop through.
He must have been hiding behind the mirror. Perhaps there's a way out beneath the stage.
Yeah, you get the idea that Evelina really didn't ever hear anything besides, oh, your mother was an opera singer, derp, derp, derp. She thinks this is disturbing that someone was using this place to spy on people. Well, it's not just someone. That would be an Eric. Okay, we got another little bowl. Wrote down some stuff, got an insect jar. Eric just told me that, you denied me love, I deny you freedom. Yeah. Clearly.
Thought he could capture me. His curiosity was his
Stuff we're looking at. Okay, so the stagehand, could he be talking about Joseph Bouquet? Yet another character that everybody knows? Ooh, a jar. Yeah, so we actually just finished part 1. The story's kind of divided into these little segments of, found a Black Knight there, of, giving black roses to the Phantom. And so we defeat him is, by being incredibly accommodating. So, Christine, you know, you'd think you would have learned something and taught your daughter better, but whatever. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and nail clip this bear as long as I'm here. Take care of that so I don't have quite as much stuff clogging up my inventory. We'll go ahead and go look at around backstage. Here's a card. We've got some kind of shiny there, but that's a puzzle we can't do yet. So let's look in this shiny box. So we haven't seen our next Phantom, but I'm sure he'll be appearing sometime soon. And by the way, I'm rubbish at this puzzle. This is one of the ones you really don't do. I think you do once. Here's our canopic jar that we need. Do I need a noose? Yay! So hopefully I won't totally suck at this one, but it's really up close and it's just this big jumble of garbage, so it's a little hard to see what you're looking for. Maybe I will impress all of you with my awesomeness, or you can sit there and laugh and be like, oh, look at her, she thinks she's cool because she can find shit in a game. It's sad, I know. But someone has to do it, so that nobody else has to play, right? Juggling pin. Alright. Crystal glass. I remember the first time I played this, I had to find the stupid crystal glass, and I hated it, so you'd think I would remember where it is, but alas, I really don't. I think it's over in this area somewhere. We'll see if we can find it. We need a basket. It's right there. A ship's wheel, which is right there. Glass looks like that. Oh, and I so want it to be right where I'm looking, but it's not. It's right here instead. And then here's the juggling pin. That sound. I'm sorry.
They all must go somewhere.
Words of the wise from our dear Evelina. Yorick, what could he have been holding? Well, Evelina clearly never read Shakespeare. Not quite sure Evelina can read, except for the fact that she clearly wrote in her little journal there. Alright, we picked up a crank. I used my screwdriver, which she discarded. Okay, like, I guess screwdrivers aren't useful anymore. And the works of these gears are gummed up with taffy, so fortunately we have these ants in this convenient insect jar, and they'll just take care of that for us. Evelina puts it back, but send the missing props to the stage. Well, this is the sarcophagus. That's kind of Egyptian-y, right? And I do happen to have these 4 canopic jars. We only have 5 spots. We'll come back to that later. We did get this crank. And as we saw, there is a jack in the box here, so we'll just... Oh my god, that's adorable. How many people out there just decided that they want one? Okay, but now we have everything we need to do this, I do believe. So this is some musical lock of the Phantom's design. Kind of annoying. It's not difficult, though. So we have, let's see, a very nice cheat sheet, which is inaccurate, but whatever. This thing is doing what it wants. So we have C. We have to find the spot on here that corresponds to this picture. And it's right here. C. A. Let's see. So we have a liney guy next to a diamondy guy. Is it you? No, it's not you, because we don't have our triangle. I'm just gonna look for all my little liney guys and see how many of them have diamonds next to them. It's not you either, because that's a speech bubble. Here it is. Alright, and then we do C again, but dagnabbit, I've already forgotten where it was. Let's see. You're right there. And B. He has just the happiest little pictures for this, doesn't he? Oh, yeah, that's not it? No, I guess I tried twice. I guess not. Oh yeah, it clearly isn't. I had 3 of them the same. Wow, that was insane. Okay. I already proved the failure of my brains with my inability to do that last puzzle. Wow. I'm gonna be sad about that for the rest of my life. Okay. Well, these we've got little hangmen, and then heart stars and horseshoes, clovers and blue moons. No, we don't have those things. There you are. I'm gonna try and remember that, because we gotta do that one again. Then we gotta go to E. We've got some speech bubbles and a liney guy. There you are. If anybody knows what this song is, I never play it fast enough to figure out what it's supposed to be. So, if anybody can tell me, you're super duper, super special, awesome. B, that was up here somewhere, wasn't it? Yeah. Ooh, and I beat you, time meter. Sorry, the last thing I said was time meter. Whoa! No, see, I don't want to prove any kind of devotion to this guy. Like, what is going on? It's funny. You can click on him and he'll say things sometimes. So I'll do that a few times during this playthrough. Yeah. And if anybody has any idea how I'm supposed to defeat the Phantom by giving him exactly what he wants, you can go ahead and let me know, because that's not making a lot of sense to me. I would like to defeat him by taking this bassoon I just picked up and clocking him in the junk with it. Is that rude? Should I not say that sort of thing? Egyptian god Horus, he's right here. That's the stage piece we need to lower the sarcophagus. So we're going to go ahead and take that. I'm going to leave all these very heavy and potentially dangerous objects behind. Because we can't just, break his mirror the old-fashioned way and get whatever he's hiding back there. Oh, it is very hard to see on this. Ooh, some cheese. We need a triangle and a clarinet reed. That's here. What? The bagpipes. Where could they be? I wonder how many people are like muttering at the screen. My God, it's right there! Oh, there it is. That sound.
The Egyptian god Horus. It's a beautiful stage.
It sure is. Shouldn't you be worried about other things? Say something.
I am Don Juan Triumph.
You are indeed. I'm going to stop in here and pick up something we need. Whoa. Shiny! Alright, this sun disk is what we need. That right there is all we are expected to take from this room. But I better find a bajillion other things, like this arrow. And, here's a star. Here's a feather duster. And an oar. And a noose. It's right here. What does this say? Maybe that's a flute? Yeah, because here's one. Full mask, which is, interestingly, an item we need to find later. And there, that brings me to yet another interesting thing about this particular game is, even in some of the older ones, which weren't quite as elaborate in this as far as the walking around and the story and the full voice acting and stuff, a lot of the older games would remove whatever item it was that you were really looking for all along as you sifted through all the junk. And so every time, hold on, I'm going to be quiet for a second. Oh, that sound.
You're warm. Must rot into something.
Indeed. But so those older games, you would find the items you needed, and every time you went, every subsequent playing of any level, that item would be gone. But in this game, it always comes back, which I think is a little annoying. And here's what we need. So we know we have the god Horus, he has 4 sons, unpronounceable names, whatever, da 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 da. And this just tells us what order they need to go in. I'm not going to read the whole puzzle for you. This guy, Jackalhead, hates Baboon Head, so they're as far away from each other as possible. This guy's just pretty all around cool and doesn't really care. This guy also doesn't like him, so he has to go over here, and then Dad is going to mediate by standing in the middle. Ta-da! We lowered the sarcophagus. So hard not to make a Nightmare Before Christmas reference with that. I just can't help it. And we're playing the Mummy. We'll turn that. Oh, dead guy. But he's got a rose, so I'll just go ahead and take that. Eric tells me the angel of music is waiting for me. Sounds sweet. Alright, we'll pop in here, and I'll see you next video to give him the black rose. Catch you later.